Hi, my name is Dr. Niccole Bruno. I live in the United States and I'm originally from New York City. I'm a small animal veterinarian outside of Houston, Texas. But recently I transitioned into doing diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging work in veterinary medicine. And I started a business called BlendVet, and it was designed to create hospital certification so that I could better train our colleagues to work with clientele that is different. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was 12 years old, and I did not see myself in the profession, even growing up in New York City, where it's a very diverse city. When I created BlendVet, it was during the pandemic, and it was during a time where there was a lot of social unrest in the United States, and I was also dealing with losing and grieving for my grandmother, who I lost to COVID. And so I felt that, during this time, it was really hard to be a veterinarian and navigate all of this other stuff. And so I wanted to create an opportunity where we addressed some of these concerns and we focused on creating hospital cultures and spaces where people felt like they could show up and belong, and that would also help the ways that we could help pet care and improve our relationships with our clients. So the mission of Blend is not to create this, one and done type work in veterinary medicine. It's to try to really use educational training and the program and really learn how to work together and also be better for the patients that we end up seeing, because clients own them. And if they do not understand what we're discussing, if there's barriers in our care, then that shows up in how people end up using their ability to treat their pets. The goals of Blend will be to create a veterinary hospital certification program that teaches veterinary professionals diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. And then how does it apply to our everyday practice? And I also wanted to empower veterinary hospitals to see how they could be better, to provide opportunities for Black, Indigenous, people of color, or BIPOC students to see what we do as veterinarians and veterinary professionals. When you don't see yourself in a profession, it's really hard for you to see that you can achieve it. And so that is a real passion of mine, is to make sure that not only am I training my colleagues, but that I'm giving them the tools and empowering them to make that commitment to doing the work outside of just doing the program. So as of now, I am the founder of BlendVet and I'm the CEO of the company. I still do relief work. I work in a practice once a week for the most part, because BlendVet is becoming a lot busier, which I'm really excited about. When I do relief work, I work in a small animal practice. Yesterday, I did surgeries all day. So that was an opportunity to give back to that hospital because their doctor was sick. I'm very fortunate that there were a lot of people in my profession that are very passionate about this work, and I have some advisors that have been helping me to create the program. One of my long-term friends that I went to undergraduate with, she is the COO, or the Chief Operating Officer of BlendVet. We reconnected earlier last year when I made a post on social media to say that I was going to be doing this work, and she wanted to do this work with me. And with her, we've been able to accomplish so much in the year. So I'm looking forward to what 2023 will bring and what continued relationships we will find so that we can continue to do this type of work. So a veterinarian is the liaison between a human and an animal. So a lot of times when people bring their pets to a veterinarian, they are concerned about an ailment or something that their pet is exhibiting. And my job is to use the knowledge and skills that I have to diagnose them. And sometimes that's by talking to the client, really asking historical questions but I also like to tell people that what I do is just one part of veterinary medicine. I have colleagues that are, do other pathways. Some of them are in academia where they teach new veterinarians. Some of them do research. So I try to have boundaries. I try to create a schedule where there's work time and then there is home time. Sometimes those lines get blurred, especially as I navigate being an entrepreneur, and I'm really trying to work on that more. It's easy when you're at work in a hospital setting to follow a schedule of I'm seeing appointments, I'm going into surgery, my workday has ended, and now I can have a personal life. But when you do spend time at home, it is hard to navigate Zoom meetings and then doing work and then still having time to be present as a mom, a wife. So I'm working on that, but I am intentional about my planner and creating spaces and times of the day that is specific for work and is specific for me to do things like work out. I have a daughter named Addison, who is 4, and a son named Cole, who is 7, and they keep me on my toes. They also keep me busy with their extracurricular activities. And I love to spend time with my husband. We watch sports together. We are an American football family, but my son has been playing soccer, so I am embracing the real football of the world. I would say you need to remove those doubts from your mind, right away. Your thoughts can become actions, can become words. There's power in the tongue. Really focus on what you like to do, what completes you, what do you wake up every day, and it's not work to do. And so I encourage you, if becoming a scientist, if entering a STEM career is something you feel called to do, there will always be doubts, there will always be classes that you struggle through, but nothing that's good comes easy. And that's why I said finding your tribe is a way to navigate those times when you have doubt. And really embracing who you are and knowing whose you are is also a way to really get through those times. I recently read Michelle Obama's new book, and a line that she said was, "The unknown is where possibility glitters." And for me, it was very, I needed word because, a lot of what I'm doing right now is unknown work, starting a business, navigating a topic in a profession that's not historically been done before. And I have to embrace that there is glitter in that, in those opportunities, that there is hope. And so I encourage you to always follow that inner voice. Sometimes it means having to do really hard things, take hard classes. Sometimes it means taking a leap of faith and, going to a new school or, changing a major. But when your heart is in it, the possibilities are limitless. And so one of the things that I like to share as far as what helped me during my studies, you can't do anything alone. You shouldn't do anything alone. It's not that it can't be done, but it shouldn't be done. Veterinary medicine is a very rigorous program, and it's how you studied in high school or college is not really how you should study in medical school. And then never be afraid to ask for help. And so I just wish you the best in your career. And I hope that you do consider a STEM career. It's an amazing, and I hope some of you consider veterinary medicine because we need you. And it's an amazing profession. Thank you so much for the time.